I cannot believe that we are actually here now.
I know.
Like the podcast is happening. Shoot series is here.
It's been a long time coming.
I know it's insane. Like, especially a wrestling podcast as well. Like, did you ever think a year ago that you'd be on a wrestling podcast?
No, no way.
Like, insane. Like, I have a question for you though. I have a massive question for you because obviously I revealed to you, and I was apprehensive of doing this as well. So I was so nervous to tell you when we first started dating because I know what everybody's thinking when you say that you're a wrestling fan. So for me, I want to know, how did you feel when I revealed that I like wrestling, and even more so, I have a wrestling page and I have like a social media presence in a wrestling environment? Like, how did you
Yeah.
feel?
I thought it was great because I'm quite entrepreneurial myself. So the fact that you were like quite ambitious and you had a passion for something, I liked that about you. I thought that was a really nice quality that you had because we were still getting to know each other at that point. Don't forget,
Mm,
we were still like, learning about each other and what we both like. So when you told me that, I thought that you've actually got some character and passion for something, and your face lit up when you were telling me about it.
yeah.
So it was nice. I liked it.
Yeah, I'm always nervous because I think one thing that you can do to put off a girl in any way, shape, or form that doesn't know anything about wrestling is to tell them that you're a wrestling fan and just to see their face drop because they're like, oh, he's still
Really?
in like kid mode or whatever. Because a lot of people, let's be honest, a lot of people don't think wrestling is like for adults realistically. I mean,
Mm.
like the Attitude Era back in like the 1998 type of like kind of years was very um it was very like aggressive, and like Stone Cold was kicking the boss's ass every week in, week out. So it
Mm.
was very adult. And then John Cena was kind of the next guy after him, and it kind of went to PG, all for the kids. And I think people just think wrestling is like fake and just not, not real. Like it's not for adults; it's for
Yeah.
kids.
I mean, even I was like, what parts are, scripted? Is it real? Because I used to watch a little bit of wrestling back in the day when I was really young. My cousin used to be really into it back when it was called WWF.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I knew a little bit about it. So when you were telling me about it, I was like, the first thing that came back to it was like all of that. And I remember it being really like full on, jumping from really high distances and everything. And then when you like reintroduced me into it and told me about what it's about and how the storylines, I didn't know there was like full on storylines to it. So that's when I became more interested myself and I got more and more into it as you explained how there is like a whole storyline and like people that are against each other, people that are like the good guys, and it makes it more interesting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We've been teaching Dina some of the lingo, wrestling lingo, but we've also been teaching her the road to WrestleMania, which we are currently on at the minute. So, what are the three? Let's just go for it real quick.
You're
Let's
gonna
let's
test
just
me.
make sure that she remembers, right? So, what are the three events leading up to WrestleMania? Well,
Okay.
the two.
You've got the Elimination Chamber
You do indeed.
and
There's another one before that.
Royal Rumble.
The Royal Rumble, indeed. Yeah, thank God, because Royal Rumble is this month as well. Is
Yeah.
this month, and then you've got Royal Rumble, of course. We've
There you go.
also given her some little ideas as well about the Royal Rumble. So, how many people enter the Royal Rumble?
How many people enter the Royal Rumble?
Yeah,
You mean in the Elimination Chamber?
no, in the Royal Rumble.
S- I don't know.
Oh, she forgot 30.
30.
Yeah, so 30 people go in. How do you eliminate people from the Royal Rumble?
You chuck them over the top rope.
Yep, love that.
Has to be the
And
top rope.
it has to go. They
I
have to
remember
go over
that.
the top rope. And
Yeah.
also, who? What do they get if they win?
What do they get
Yeah.
if they win?
Yeah. So if they win the Royal Rumble, what happens?
They get the title.
No, they don't get the title.
They don't?
No.
There
They
you
get
go.
the opportunity to go to WrestleMania to face
Oh yeah,
the
yeah. That's
the,
what I
the,
meant.
cha-
Like
the
you get,
title.
Well, that's not completely what I meant. That's a lie.
I was-
But they're all going for the title essentially. So they
Yeah.
get to the next stage.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then the Elimination Chamber, how many people are in it?
Well, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 on each corner,
Yeah.
and then it starts with twin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.
Six. Fantastic. And they also get a
What?
title shot at WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, that's what it's all about, isn't it? Everyone just wants titles.
Remember, Dina, we're just going to put it out there that Dina is still learning.
I'm learning.
She's still learning
Learning.
WWE. So yeah, like we'll get her there. We'll get her there. But that's good. That's good right now. But everybody, welcome to Shoot Series. It's finally happened. Oh my God, I've been talking about it for months with you guys. I've been trying to keep it kind of closed doors, like not give you too much, but give you little hints. We're finally here. It's amazing. I'm so excited. Please remember to subscribe, like the page. Honestly, Dino, like, since we've been talking about like the show itself and everything going into it, like we've been spending months just sitting around saying, what are we going to do? How are we going to do this? And now that we're finally here, how are you feeling?
It feels amazing to actually see this come into fruition. Because I remember at the beginning, you didn't really know where it was going to go. And I remember you were quite taken back when I was encouraging to you, and I thought it was great. And your face would light up when I would try to, push you to keep pursuing it. And I was like, you can do it. This could be this could be that. Like, this could be amazing. And you were like, oh, like, I mean, you really think so? And I was like, of course. I was like, I'll help you. I'll
Yeah.
support you. Let's do it together. Like,
Yeah,
great.
absolutely. What happened today, by the way?
Oh
What
my
happened
God.
today? I
Today.
just want to put this out there. I want to get it out in the clear right now. What happened today
It's always
that
happening.
made us almost late for this?
Well, so basically, I literally just laid out everything on the dressing table, my makeup and stuff, and I was like, cool, let's start getting ready. Got to that point. And then my phone rang, and then I answered it, and it was someone on the phone saying that they're trying to get a hold of the owner of this particular property, which was me, because there's a burst water pipe. For the last 2 days, they've been trying to get hold of me. So obviously I started panicking and I was like, babe, like there's a burst water pipe. We need to go now. And luckily it's not that far of a drive. So I was like, get dressed. Like you were about to get in the shower, weren't you? So
Absolutely.
yeah, we had to go zooming down there and we literally had 2 hours before we had to be on set. And I didn't have any makeup on yet. So like I was stressing.
I saw the stress in your face. I was like, oh no, here we
What
go.
today?
Here
Yeah.
we go. When you see that stress on your face, I know where we're going with that and I know exactly what's going to happen. So I was
my
like,
God.
right. At this point as well, I didn't actually know context because you were talking and I was downstairs. So when you told me that there was a burst water pipe, I was like, no way. So obviously we went to the house.
Yeah, we didn't know what to imagine.
To be fair, we've left it where it is. It's still, at this
We
moment,
still have a burst water pipe.
there's still a burst water pipe. The water is just flowing at the moment outside
But
the
it's
house.
outside.
Yeah, it's outside the house. Just for context, it's outside the house. It was the hose pipe. The hose pipe right now is bursted. It's,
Flowing.
it's literally just flowing with water. Someone's coming after the podcast is basically done. Hopefully, we'll be able to get it fixed today. But yeah, the stress was unreal today. We almost had to cancel the first episode, and we'd already announced that the episode was being recorded today.
Literally.
Awkward.
I was like, of all days, babe, what's going on?
Oh my God, could you imagine? Listen, we are going to talk about Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown that's happened recently. Honestly, it was... It's crazy that in 2026 I can say that SmackDown was actually better than Monday Night Raw. Like, I don't normally talk about how SmackDown was better than Monday Night Raw. Normally, I'm talking about Monday Night Raw is the flagship brand. It's the one show to watch. SmackDown is hit and miss. And this week, honestly, WWE absolutely blindsided me because on Friday night, I was expecting the 3 hour show to be long. I was expecting me to be like, oh, how are they going to bridge the gap because they struggle so much with the 2 hour show. I was like, adding an extra hour. How are they going to do this? And then opening the show with The Miz coming out, talking the mess that he was talking about he was the locker room leader, everything like that. To then have Randy Orton come out and get the crowd going, get the place alive. We haven't seen Randy Orton in nearly 8.5 months. He shows up again. I was just so happy to see Randy Orton. I genuinely feel, this is how I feel. I'm just going to put it out there. I think Randy Orton is going to be WWE champion by the end of this year in 2026 because the crowd love him. He is such a legend in the WWE. He was in the same academy at OVW with John Cena, with Batista, with Shelton Benjamin. We've got all these big stars, Brock Lesnar. They were all together. And, Randy Orton, as much as John Cena has been in the WWE for, 25 plus years, and done his thing, and he's had this great retirement run, and he's done everything. Randy Orton is actually another guy who's been there for so long as well. He's been there for the same amount of time,
True.
but we just don't put him in the same category as John Cena. And it's strange because technically Randy Orton's better than John Cena in the ring. Realistically, character-wise, I think John Cena has a little bit more going for him. I think he's better on the
That's
mic.
debatable.
Debatable, yeah, it is
Got a
debatable.
Russell
Matter of fact,
Benson.
let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know in the comments what you think, because I'm gonna be dead straight with you. I think it's a tough call between Randy Orton and John Cena. You can't put them up, you can't pull them apart. They're both the same guy, realistically, but just differently. They're different,
I
but
get what
they're
you're saying.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I know that you don't know too much about Randy Orton and John Cena's history. I know that you watched the farewell tour, but you don't know too much about that. But I just feel like Randy Orton deserves to have the legacy the same as John Cena's had. I just think they did really well with presenting like and bringing back Randy Orton without there being any kind of like rumors or anything like that. Because that's one thing that I think WWE need to change is getting that surprise factor back. The surprise factor is just we've lost that in the WWE, and I feel like the social medias and everything like that, and the media guys out there just kind of ruining it for people, because there's so many speculations that there's so many people out there speculating. Someone's going to eventually come up with a speculation that's actually true, and then people are going to run with it. And I think that's what's happening recently with WWE. That like it's just happened. But it's great to see Randy Orton back. I think he's going to be champion this year. He has to be. I think it would be great for him. I think it would be great for everybody else as well to see Randy Orton as WWE champion. I also think that Julia winning the US title against Chelsea Green was probably one of the most shocking things that happened on SmackDown. Julia has been getting nothing but crickets going out on in that ring. When her entrance hits, no one really makes any sort of reaction, which is really bad, because when Julia first showed up on NXT next to William Regal, the crowd knew her from the Japanese strong style. They knew her from, New Japan Wrestling.
Yeah.
They knew who she really was. And, when she showed up at NXT, the crowd went nuts. The crowd was like, wow, this is her. Even she got up and was like, I cannot believe that somebody actually knows me in this country.
Oh,
Like
show me that.
she was so shocked. She was so surprised. I will show you that. I'll let you see that. But like, she was so surprised. And when she was in NXT, she was like one of the best female wrestlers on the roster. So people really backed her, really liked what she was doing. She went up to the main roster and they kind of didn't have anything for her. Same as another wrestler, which we'll get into. I'm going to bring her up in a minute. But they didn't kind of have anything for her. So realistically, like, they just kind of lost that momentum with her. So she won the US title against Chelsea Green before. It didn't really do anything. Like, it elevated her for maybe a week or two and then it died out. So like, when it came to her winning this week, I was really surprised that WWE are gonna put that on her again. I mean, I hope they've got something for her or some storyline that will make her credible again, because realistically, if she doesn't get if she doesn't get another good run with the US title, I don't see how you can elevate her to be one of the top women on the roster, considering that everyone wants her to be there. But
It's
they
true.
just kind of, I don't know. Like, with Julia, it's tough. It's really tough because I really like her. I think she's a fantastic superstar. I think she could be on the level of an Io Sky, a Rhea Ripley.
You reckon?
Yeah,
I mean,
easily.
they need to come up with an interesting storyline for her. They need to give her some substance to take a lead with that, and then she'll run with it.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think I'm just hoping that they have a story for her, realistically, because I think that's something that WWE need to look at. But again, the match wasn't the worst. The match was actually pretty good. She's won. She beat Chelsea Green. I think it's great. It was good. Also, Also, what I really loved about SmackDown was Sami Zayn returning after having a little mini absence out of the WWE, coming back and saying that he is ready to be a world champion. Because realistically, I think Sami Zayn should be world champion. I feel I look at Sami Zayn as kind of like a Mick Foley. Like he's a guy that everyone loves, but he's not quite a top guy for me. Personal opinion.
Right.
He's not a top guy for me. A lot of people love him. I just don't really rate him highly.
Why is that though?
I don't know. I think he's overhyped.
Okay.
I think it's one of these where he's always known as the underdog, but he's always achieved.
Mm.
So now I'm like, he can't be the underdog anymore.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
can't,
yeah.
how can you be an underdog if you've achieved it?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
That
you've
makes
done it.
sense.
So we're still going with his underdog gimmick. Now he's returned. He hadn't said anything about being an underdog, so I'm hoping they've moved that to the side. But the fact that he's going for the WWE Championship, he wants to win the Royal Rumble and be the number one contender, which I think he is a contender to win the Royal Rumble. I rate it. I rate it highly. I loved it. But then the big one came. We finally got Trick Williams on SmackDown. Now, I am a massive fan of Trick Williams. You don't understand how good this guy is. I mean, in ring ability wise, he's very, very good. Very good. Very good in the ring. He can definitely work people. He can make people in the ring look better than what they are as well. I love someone that can elevate someone to be really good. I think he is the perfect person for that. But also, his mic skills are great. And he's got the crowd backing him.
Yeah.
That's something that I think is
That's
big
important.
as well. Oh, it's so
So
important.
So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Like literally his music hit, the crowd cheered, and on the main roster, they were singing Whoop That Trick. They knew exactly who Trick Williams was. And like to me, that's great because now you've got someone who you can build to be a superstar on SmackDown.
Yeah, he's got that foundation.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah. So like how you've got people like that they're trying to push like a Julia, for example, no crowd reaction, but they're putting the belt back on her to try and see if they can get something out of it. Whereas with Trick Williams, he's coming up, people are reacting straight
Yeah,
away. You know
responding.
exactly. He's there. He's winning.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's already there.
You can
Um
clearly see who's gonna go really well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I hope he does have a feud with Sami Zayn as well, a little along the way, because I think him and Sami Zayn could have killer matches.
Mm.
I think their
Yeah.
chemistry would work.
I think so too.
Yeah. I just think having Sami Zayn against Trick Williams, especially as a startup as well, what a place. Like there's a lot of wrestlers that don't get to wrestle top stars straight away.
Mm.
Like Trick Williams going straight for Sami Zayn,
That's insane.
mad.
Yeah.
Madness.
What an
Madness.
opportunity though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. While we're on the subject of people coming up from NXT, I found this out this morning because obviously it happened yesterday. NXT, Obafemi, you know the big black dude, the big guy,
The really
the
big,
really
like
big
7
guy.
foot tall.
Yeah, the really big
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Left. He won his match yesterday and left the NXT title in the middle of the ring,
Why?
which is indicating to me that they're ready to put him on the main roster. Like he's going from the developmental and they're going to get ready to put him on the main roster.
Right. That's
So that
big.
means he's either going to Monday Night Raw
Yeah.
or Friday Night SmackDown.
Well, that's
like,
exciting.
Yeah,
That'll be a
I'm
change.
so excited. I thought his match against Cody Rhodes at Saturday Night Main Event was actually really good. He really showed that he could hang with the big guys. I thought, you know what? Great. Like put him on the main roster. He's ready. And they've done it. Like I'm more than happy with that. I think it's the right call. I think he's going to thrive. I think he's going to be one of the biggest superstars in the WWE in the future. Easily. It's just the size alone is going to make him stand
It
out.
stands out, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. By the way, when we're talking about people with size, I'm just going to digress. When you saw the Big Show yesterday again, when The Rock came into the Royal Rumble, do you
Oh my
remember?
God, yes.
And you were like, who is that?
I couldn't believe how small he looked in comparison to the other guy.
Yeah, I mean, Big Show is a big dude.
Yeah, but
7
you
foot
just
tall.
don't really see The Rock being the small guy.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And Dwayne is like a huge guy, as you know. He's like six foot
Massive.
5 or 6'6" or something.
Yeah,
So
so for him to look small, like,
absolutely,
that's
yeah,
insane.
yeah. And you know, the guy next to him, Kane, as well. He was also another guy that was quite tall. He's not as tall as Big Show. I don't even know if he's as tall as Dwayne. You know, he might be as tall as Dwayne. He might be taller than Dwayne. But Big Show was that tall guy. I just remember seeing your reaction when I was showing you the video of Big Show, and you were like, "Who is that?
Yeah.
And why is he so big?"
Because he's not only tall, he's wide as well. Like, he's a tank.
Yeah, yeah. You should have seen him when he was like
Wow.
in his peak. When he was in his peak, he was solid and that tall.
Wow.
Like ridiculous. He was absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, on SmackDown show overall was fantastic for 2026. Like, you had the ambulance match between Damian Priest and Aleister Black as well. I really liked that match. That match could have been on any premium live event show. I genuinely think that Damian Priest is underappreciated.
Mm.
And I feel like Aleister Black is underrated.
Fair.
Yeah. So there's two differences between that. I think everybody knows that Damian Priest is talented, but they just don't really back him in the sense of showing exactly how much they appreciate him.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Sort of.
Like he's there. We know he's great,
Yeah.
but he doesn't get pushed like a Cody Rhodes.
True. Yeah, yeah. He doesn't get pushed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, that makes me say he's underappreciated because he could be on that level. We're just not pushing him. So he's underappreciated. Whereas Aleister Black is underrated. We don't even see him in that limelight, but he has all the potential to be there. All the potential to be there. So yeah, I mean, it was a great match. Ambulance match as well, which we haven't seen in a long time. There's only been 7 in the history of WWE. 7 matches for the ambulance match. Yeah, Damian Priest got the win. You know, you saw Zelina Vega, Aleister Black's partner.
Okay,
She
right.
got involved. Rhea Ripley came out. She got involved. You know, it was great. SmackDown overall was just a really, really good show. It was fun. It was organized. It just looked like it was well thought of. The best way to put it is it ran smoothly. There was
Yeah.
nothing where I sat back and went, that was bad. That was terrible. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it all just ran really smoothly. Also, I forgot, Jordan Grace also showed up on SmackDown. I wouldn't mind seeing Jordan Grace on SmackDown facing Jade Cargill, because Jade Cargill is a specimen of a
Yeah.
female.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Like, the shreddedness, the beefiness of her, like the fact that she's world champion. The belt has elevated her to be like this next superstar. I think when she was a babyface with Bianca, it just didn't work for me. Like, I could see that she had potential to be the best.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
just-
I didn't watch it then, but I can definitely relate. She's definitely better in this kind of role.
Yeah, because I mean, you saw her a little bit, like you saw her wrestle, but she never
Bits and
spoke.
pieces. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was just kind of like a nostalgia thing, like, oh yeah, bring her out. Oh, this is great. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is, fantastic. And then they've really like delved down, given her the title and said, no, do your thing. And now she's free to say what she wants.
Yeah. They've let her fly, haven't they? Like, do you?
Yeah. And now
Yeah,
she's
that's
confident.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
What do you
she's so
think?
confident.
Sorry. I was going to say, what do you think? Like, obviously, we've seen how Friday and Monday shows have like evolved over time. What do you think is coming like in all the different segments? Like, what storylines do you think are going to start unfolding? Like,
So for me, Jade Cargill is definitely going to be facing someone like a Meechin, a B-Fab. Even bring Ivy Nile to SmackDown and just have her squash all the opponents she possibly can. Have her beat Chelsea Green. Have her beat all these superstars so quick until Bianca Belair comes back. I can just see her being that dominant. And then when Jade comes back, it's going to be a different situation, because then I can see Jade get nervous a little bit. Because let's be honest, Bianca Belair was her mentor. Bianca Belair is as strong as her. She can go in the ring just as good as her, probably even better than her realistically. So she knows that will be a challenge.
yeah.
So I think she's going to squash everyone until it gets to Bianca. Then her and Bianca are going to have that kind of feud. And then I can just see something with her, Bianca and Naomi. When Naomi comes back, just having a really good triple way feud between the three. I just think it's going to be amazing. I think Jay Cargill's got a bright future. With Randy Orton, I'm desperately hoping that after the Drew McIntyre Cody Rhodes match at on SmackDown next week in Berlin, that I just hope that Randy Orton gets his opportunity at the title. I hope he's next in line, and I hope he turns heel. I don't want him to be a babyface. As much as we all love Randy Orton and we know that we're going to cheer for him, I want him to have that heel type of role where he's the bad guy, because Randy Orton thrives under being a bad guy. He's great at being like a babyface, but as a heel, Randy Orton's just something else. So
I get what you mean.
Yeah, I hope they put him into something like that. Also, Trick Williams, just hope that Trick Williams gets an opportunity at the big time. Maybe give him the US title at the beginning, do something. Yeah, I mean, Carmelo Hayes at the minute has just won the title, so I'm hoping he brings the spinner belt. I hope that he brings the US spinner belt back, because I have a sneaky feeling that's going to happen, because there's no side plates. You know how, like, when the wrestler wins the title and you get to see their personalized side plates on the side?
Yeah.
He hasn't got any. He's got generic WWE side plates. And it
Why?
makes me think that the reason why that's happened is because they're going to give him the spinner belt. He's teased it.
Right.
So I'm hoping that he brings that back. Carmelo, if you're listening to this, please bring that belt back. I need that belt. I need to see a spinner. I love a spinner belt. But yeah, Trick Williams in the future, give him the US title. Sami Zayn, put him in the title run as well. Yeah, SmackDown's in a good place. I'm excited to see where it goes. But on to Raw. Because we haven't even gotten to Raw yet.
Yeah.
We haven't even gotten to Raw yet. We need to speak about Raw right now. Like, I don't understand why Raw and the Stranger Things collaboration even happened.
I thought that was weird too.
Do you want to know why I thought it was weird?
Why?
Stranger Things is already out. They promoted Stranger Things as if it was just
like
out.
It's coming now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's out. And you want to know what's even worse about the show? None of the cast members were at Monday Night Raw.
That makes it even more strange.
So Netflix just got a free commercialized advertisement on a live show, knowing that loads of people will watch, for Stranger Things, and didn't tell one of them cast members to at least be there so that they can, show them on the TV or, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and it really confused me, because none of the superstars came out in Stranger Things gears. The only person that did was Bailey. She came out in a Stranger Things t-shirt. That was it.
That's so weird. I thought I missed out on something, because I fall asleep sometimes.
You fell asleep.
I get too tired, okay?
You were up at 5 a.m.
So I thought, I've obviously missed something. I thought it was weird, but I was actually going to ask you about it so you can explain, and I just forgot until now. So I'm glad it doesn't make sense to you too, because I was completely baffed.
I'm still confused to that. But that really that's not the only thing that was bad about WWE Raw. Like, Raw itself was just not on point. And it's hard to say that, because Raw has been fantastic week in, week out through 2025. There hasn't really been a bad Raw. There's not been a bad Raw. But this Raw wasn't the worst Raw I've ever seen in my life. But it just wasn't great. Like, it wasn't good. Like, it was messy. It was so messy. Like, the opening with the Kabuki Warriors, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky. Rhea and Io are now women's tag champions. Fantastic. Great show.
Yeah.
Great start to the show. After that, it just kind of went weird. I just didn't really rate it too much. The only other thing that was good about the show, realistically, was Javon Evans signing for Raw. So Javon Evans is now a full-time superstar on Monday Night Raw, which I think is great. I think he'll thrive. He's definitely the future. 21 years old. Bouncy motherfricker.
That guy.
Yeah, he's so bouncy.
Yeah.
So bouncy. He's got all the potential in the world to be the best superstar. So realistically, him going to Raw, great.
So every show he'll be on?
He'll be on every week.
Okay.
Well, depending on how much
regularly.
how much they put him in the storylines, he'll be on the show.
Yeah.
I think he should go for the Intercontinental title. Just putting that out there. Dom Mysterio, love you so much, but let me tell you something right now. You are injured, my friend. You are injured. You are out. That means you vacate the title. What are we doing? What are we doing in WWE? First of all, sorry, that's annoyed me. It's wound me up. Right, listen. What are we doing in WWE right now when we're letting WWE superstars that are injured keep the title? What's going on? Because Stephanie Valkyrie had a brace on her ankle. She can't even walk. She couldn't walk. And like we're letting her keep the title. Raquel Rodriguez is right there. Raquel Rodriguez could literally take that title and make a storyline between her, Liv Morgan, and freaking Roxanne, and it would be the greatest story you would see up to WrestleMania. Just putting it out there. Listen, Dom's injured.
It doesn't really make sense, does it?
Give my man a vacation. Let him recover. Take away the 2 titles. Then give it to Javon Evans. But yeah, Javon Evans showing up on Raw was great. It was fantastic. But the other match that I would say is also fantastic was Bron Breakker, CM Punk. What a match. What a match that was. It was so good. I enjoyed every single bit of that match. You had the Vision come out, you had Penta, Rey Mysterio, and Ultimo Dragon come out. Ultimo Dragon? Dragon Lee. Sorry. Dragon Lee came out. Ultimo Dragon was quality back in the day, but yeah, it was Dragon Lee. So you had Dragon Lee, Penta, and Rey Mysterio come out to help CM Punk. You had the Vision come out and help Bron Breakker. There were times where I thought Bron Breakker was actually going to win. It just didn't happen. It just didn't happen. But you know, I can see the future, and I can see Bron Breakker in that future. I can also see Austin Theory is definitely gonna be in that future as well. Austin Theory is fantastic. You don't know much about Austin Theory, but I'm gonna tell you right now, this boy, right? This boy won the US Championship. He then faced John Cena at WrestleMania. Beat this boy. Beat him.
Wow.
Beat John Cena at WrestleMania. Boy can talk on the mic. He's had segments with Becky Lynch and The Rock. He literally cussed out The Rock to his face.
What?
Yeah, cussed out The Rock to his face.
You got to show me that too then.
I will indeed. You've also got the fact that Austin Theory is great on the mic, great in the ring, and he's young still.
That's 3 big benefits.
Massive benefits.
Not everyone is good on the mic.
Believe you me, I've seen some of these superstars and I'm like, well.
It was that one that you were showing me that wasn't very good on the mic. It was funny. I can't remember now. It was
Which
a while
one?
ago. And you were like, he's really bad on the mic. It was really funny. Oh, can't remember what it was now.
Who would
Do you
that
remember?
be?
Some months ago. And you showed me a clip. I can't remember who it was.
Oh, I genuinely can't remember.
And he was saying something, and then everyone, like the camera angles were changing, and everyone was kind of like, "Oh my god!"
Oh, I can't remember, but I can't remember. I can't remember, but I remember
really?
showing you that.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is. Oh God, honestly, it's probably Ricochet. To be fair, does it sound as familiar?
maybe I don't know. You know,
Ricochet
yeah.
cannot talk on that mic, but yeah, you know what? If I find the clip,
It was a young person.
young
I can't
person.
remember though. It was some months ago before I knew a lot less then about wrestling than I do now, and I haven't thought of that memory since then.
Okay, yeah, we'll
So
figure
I
that
can't
out.
remember.
We'll
We'll
figure
figure
that out.
out. We'll put it up.
We'll figure that out. But yeah, no, honestly, yeah, I just think Javon Evans is the future of WWE. I think no, not Javon Evans. We're talking about Austin Theory, aren't we? Sorry. So Austin Theory is the future of WWE. I can see it. I can see Austin Theory like winning championships. The whole vision of Bron Breakker, Logan Paul, Bronson Reed, Austin Theory, they're all going to be champions in their own because they've got Paul Heyman with them, and Paul Heyman is one of the best managers of all time. I just think they're going to thrive under him. They're going to thrive under him. Other than that, Raw was terrible. That's all I'm going to say. Raw was, it just didn't work. It just didn't work for me. It didn't work for me. I just think that the Liv Morgan match, Liv Morgan, I like Liv Morgan, but it just didn't work for me.
I like her too.
You like Liv Morgan, don't you?
Yeah. She's entertaining.
She is entertaining. She is
Like
entertaining.
this little pocket rocket, like she does damage. She's good.
Yeah, she's really good.
Yeah.
She's really good. Who's your favorite superstar?
It's hard because I like different ones for different reasons. Obviously, Rhea Ripley, mate.
Australia's own.
Yeah. Roman Reigns is entertaining.
Okay. I'm surprised you said that.
Jey Uso for his song.
Yeah. You.
But when we went to that live show, like that was the part that I probably enjoyed the most.
Oh, what? When we went
Yeah,
to Raw in Birmingham?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
only,
we.
it's the only one I've ever been to, but it was the first one.
Yeah.
It was really good when everyone was up doing the, the
The
thing.
yeets.
The yeets.
Yeah. The yeets.
I finally understood it because everyone was always like, yeet, like in comments and stuff. And I never quite understood it. I was just like, whatever. But then when I saw it and I was in it and I could like feel the vibe and the buzz of the whole arena, everyone was up doing it. Like even I joined in, didn't I?
Yeah.
I was knackered. I don't know why. I think I was up really early the day before, but yeah, it was a good vibe. I liked it. So yeah,
Absolutely.
Jey Uso for that reason.
Yeah.
Obviously Liv. Asuka's funny as well. She's
I
hilarious.
love Asuka. Asuka used to be my favorite female wrestler before Io Sky, right? Because she was just great in the ring. She's fantastic in the ring. But like her recent like gimmick with Kairi Sane has been the funniest thing ever. I don't understand a word she says.
You do a really good impersonation.
You know what I mean? I knew you were gonna
Don't
plot
do
that
it.
in. I
Don't
knew
do
you were
it.
gonna plot that in. I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm not gonna do it. Kairi.
Oh my god! The first time you did that, I was pissing myself.
Oh my god, honestly, so freaking funny. But yeah, I mean, I just hope that it was a blip on Monday Night Raw. I hope that Stranger Things kind of theme kind of just like kind of made the shift in Raw a little bit weird, and that Raw is not going to continue going down a poor slope. Hopefully, they're not now going to focus on SmackDown because SmackDown is now 3 hours long. And try and make that perfect and kind of slip with Raw. I hope that doesn't happen because I can see it happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. You've surprised me with something
Oh yes.
because I said to you I'm going to give you. You wanted to have one segment, and I said I'm going to give you segment 3. Realistically, I said I'm going to leave that to you. You do what you want to do.
Yeah,
So I'm excited to hear what you got to say.
Well, I thought it'd be fun for us to do like a little game.
Interesting.
So. I put together a little game for you, us, all of us. It's called Hall of Fame Win or Hall of Fame Fail.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I'm basically gonna just like give you some names, and you can tell me your thoughts on, if it was a win or if it was a fail.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Intrigued.
It'll click when I've started. Okay. So first one, Titus O'Neil sliding under the under the ring at the Greatest Royal Rumble. I love this one.
Wait, I'm not gonna lie. That is the biggest Hall of Fame win in the history of WWE because my man was running down full pelt like he was on the NFL. He was running like he was ready to go. My man slipping under that rope. I will never forget it. I thought it was fake at first. I genuinely thought he was.
Really?
Yeah, I thought he was playing games. But the more I see it, the more I can see it wasn't. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen that is 100% a win.
One of my favorites, actually. Like, it will always be just up there, top 3. I cracked up when you showed me that for the first time.
Yeah. It was
Every
so
time I
funny.
watch it, it makes me laugh. It doesn't get old for me. Okay, next next one is Vince McMahon tearing both quads. Oh, this is another good one. I think so anyway. Royal Rumble 2005.
Say that again.
Royal
Sorry.
Rumble 2005.
What, Vince McMahon tearing his quads?
Yeah.
Oh my! Listen. I'm not gonna lie to you right now. Funniest thing again. That's top 2. You've already done top 2 because no way that is a massive win because of the funniness of what it was. Because when you don't know what's going on, I genuinely thought that this was part of the show. Again, I thought it was part of the show. I was like, why is he sitting down? What's happening here? Because he's just come down angry as hell. Obviously, now we know Batista, John Cena weren't meant to go over at the same time. Vince comes out angry. He tears both his quads as he's going into the ring. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. He's literally stood there like this. Sat there
Yeah.
like this, just going.
I felt so sorry for him though. Like you can see the pain on his face. He's so frustrated. And didn't he like clear out the back of the so he could hobble out?
Yeah, so he cleared out the backstage stuff. He said everyone had to clear the arena so that my man could walk to his limousine so that the limousine could drive him to the hospital. He didn't want assistance. He wanted to get there by himself. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. It's a win, win, win. Oh my God.
Yeah,
That's
I agree.
great. I love
agree.
that. You've killed this already. That's funny. That's funny.
All right, next one is Seth cashing in at WrestleMania 31.
It's over. That's a win. That's a win. I tell you why. My man is just fantastic. I love Seth Rollins. I think he's a great in-ring performer. The fact that he's the first ever person to cash in at WrestleMania as well, madness. To do it against Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, you're crazy. He was the smallest guy out of them all. He still managed to get it. It's a win. It's a win. Win, win, win.
I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. The next one you'll like Shockmaster debut.
Shockmaster.
Mm.
Oh, no.
No.
That's awful. You saw that, didn't you? I showed you. I showed you this a while back. Oh my God. No. Awful. Awful. That's an absolute fail. What was my man thinking? Tripped and then his helmet fell off. That was it. They never saw him again.
I mean, you got like what, 15, not even 15 minutes.
He didn't get 15 minutes of fame.
That's what they call 15
He
minutes.
got 3 minutes of fame.
And that was it. We'll
That
call
was
you if we
it.
need you, and then never heard from him again.
Yeah, we'll call you when you need you. We'll call you when we need you. Never heard of
Poor
again.
guy.
You could even hear one of the wrestlers, Sting, in the background go, oh God, when he fell.
Really?
Yeah.
Imagine that. You're so excited and gassed. This opportunity has come your way. You're finally here. And then that happens.
Boy, let me tell you, I would have been mad as hell.
He's probably still not forgiven himself.
Honestly, that was terrible. Terrible. But yeah, fail. Fail all day. Terrible.
Agreed. Okay. All right. So we got Brock Lesnar ending the streak.
That's a mix. I actually don't know about this one because I would say it's a win because I think Brock Lesnar is the only legitimate wrestler at the time that could have beat Undertaker, and we would go, that makes sense. So I say it's a win in that sense. Fail-wise, I think they should have given it to somebody that was the next big thing in the WWE for the first loss at WrestleMania before he retired. Personal opinion.
Yeah, I can see where you're going with that.
So, personally, I'm going to say neither.
Neither.
Neither. It's impossible to answer that question.
Fair, fair. I've still got more for you, so I'll let you off with that one. I'll let it slide.
Yeah. I'm okay.
This is my game.
Oh yeah, it's your game. All right, sorry. Let's
All right. Goldberg squashing Brock Lesnar at the Survivor Series 2016.
win. I know exactly what
I
you're
had a
talking.
feeling
As
it
soon
was
as you
there.
said Goldberg squashing Brock Lesnar, I mean win, absolute win. The reason why that was an absolute win is because I didn't expect it. None of us
I
expected
don't think
it.
anyone did.
1 minute 57 seconds. 1 minute 57 seconds. He won in 1 minute 57 seconds to a Brock Lesnar that was on fire. No, sorry. No. That's a win. I don't need to. That's it. Win. Just win.
Fair. Where are we at now? I've lost my spot. We've
the
got
tension.
Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns winning the 2015 Royal Rumble.
That's the one that I showed you with Dwayne, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, fail. Absolute
He looks
fail.
so young in it. Was that when it had those bright blue contact lenses in?
Getting bright blue contact lenses. Trying to make him this guy that nobody wanted in the WWE. No, that's an absolute fail. That should have been Daniel Bryan's year. Don't care what anyone says. Daniel Bryan should have won it that year. Fail. What was WWE
You know what I found was
thinking?
so weird though? Like seeing people not raving and ranting over Roman Reigns. Because obviously I never watched it then. Like if I did, I
Yeah.
didn't know who they were and stuff. So it was so weird seeing him and everyone was just like, nah,
Yeah,
unfazed.
honestly,
I was like, okay.
honestly, if you had watched beginning solo Roman Reigns, I promise you, you would sit back and be like, wow, he's come far. He's come a long way. Because that Roman Reigns that you saw in that clip or whatever you watched it on,
Yeah. so young and like Hercules looking.
Get him out of the WWE. That's all I'm gonna say. He's terrible, but he's great now.
Fair. Okay. Well, I'm interested to hear what your thoughts are on this one. So Seth Rollins turning on the Shield.
Ugh. Still hurts. I think it still hurts. It still hurts me to this day. So I'm actually gonna say it was a fail.
Really?
I'm gonna say it was a fail.
Why?
And the reason why is because I think they did it way too early.
Okay.
I think they split the Shield up way too early. I think Roman and Seth had the presence to be future stars, but I don't think Seth was quite ready. That's why they put him with Triple H. They thought he could be the bigger star than Roman Reigns, so they put him with Triple H and tried to elevate him because anyone next to Triple H is going to make it. Like,
yeah.
I know it took a little while for Seth to get there, but yeah. And then Roman, I think, could have made it on his own. I think they just went the wrong direction. Dean Ambrose, the third person that I don't think you obviously don't know too much about Dean Ambrose, but I never rated him as a top star. People do. People always say Dean Ambrose, bring Dean Ambrose back to WWE. He's a top guy in AEW. I just don't rate him. I just didn't really like him. I thought it was too early for them to split up, so that's why I think it's a fail.
That's fair. I mean, I know that's debatable. I'm sure you'll have people in the comments.
It's a freaking fail. It's an absolute fail.
Fair enough. All right, we've got a few more.
Fail.
All right, we've got a few more. This one's Randy Orton kissing Stephanie McMahon in front of Triple H.
It's a win, bruv. That's a win, bruv.
Such a drama
Because
queen.
my man got away with kissing my man's wife. And I'm not going to lie to you. If it was me, if I was the husband,
If that was you.
if that was me, I would have figured out how to get them. I would have figured out how to get them cuffs off, bruv. I would have figured it out. I would promise you I would have figured it out. But the fact that, yeah, I think it's a win because, hey, if you can get away with that and go a whole week,
That's
I know it's
nuts.
scripted. But if we went a whole week without being
Scripted.
yeah, what are we talking
How
about?
dare you?
Scripted? WWE scripted. Are you okay? No, we can't be saying that. No, that's preposterous. But no, I think it's a win. My man went a whole week without getting in trouble. Didn't even find him. He hid for a week.
Madness.
Yeah, win.
Madness.
Absolute win.
Okay. CM Punk pipe bomb. Right. I love this
Dina,
one.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Brev. If that ain't a win, I don't know what to say if that's not a win.
It's a straight win.
This is a win because if it weren't for him, small guys wouldn't be world champion right now. And I think people forget this as well. I think a lot of people forget about CM Punk and what he actually has done for WWE. The small guys, the small people, the Daniel Bryans that you see are champions, the Seth Rollins, people like that, the small people that are now world champions that you can see. And like Sami Zayn's the future. Like you can see that he's going to be a future world champion. These small people would never have this opportunity if it wasn't for CM Punk and Jeff Hardy, realistically. But CM Punk massively.
I agree.
That pipe bomb changed his whole career. It changed the way we looked at wrestlers. And I think it actually helped people understand that storytelling makes a lot of sense in the WWE.
It earned his respect as well.
Facts.
Yeah. Like even though he went for, what was it, 10 years?
He was gone for 10 years, yeah.
Like I think it was a completely different vibe for him in like around his colleagues
Yeah.
after that.
Absolutely.
Like that was massive.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's an absolute win. 100% win.
Agreed.
Win.
Okay, final one.
Okay.
So Stone Cold Steve Austin stunning Santa Claus.
Stone Cold Steve Austin is a win. He doesn't even exist, bruv.
Hey, Santa?
Oh, sorry for the young ones
What
out
do you
there.
mean?
Santa is real. Santa is. What am I talking about? Santa's real.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. Don't listen
Yeah.
to him.
You know what? For my young ones out there, fail.
It's just been Christmas.
No.
For God's sake.
For the young ones out there, it's a fail. It's a fail. Santa's okay. Santa's getting ready for next year. He'll be fine. He should be recovered by then. For us adults that we know, win. Get him out of it, bro. Got no time for that.
Fair.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, how did I do with my game? Did you like it?
I actually enjoyed that game. I really liked
Hope you
it.
guys liked it too.
Yeah. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on all of them. Were they wins? Were they fails? Let me know your thoughts in the comments as well.
Would love to hear.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, that's my bit.
Fantastic. Right, guys, gals, I asked you guys, what is the one thing that you want WWE to change in 2026? And I've got a couple of answers here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, maybe 11 answers here. And the reason why I've only got 11 is because a lot of you had the same thing. It was a lot of the same. So I kind of wanted to just break down some of them. But yeah, here we go. Here we go. What do you want WWE to change in 2026? I want WWE to change 2026 is to push the mid-card wrestlers to main eventers. Now, as much as I agree that some should be put into the main event card, I think we need to be a little bit more specific. And I think you got wrestlers like Ilya Dragunov that could be top superstars, 100%. I think Austin Theory. Who else is in the middle that I think could be a top guy or gal, realistically? I think you've got someone like a Jordan Grace coming up. I think she could be champion easily. Javon Evans as the Intercontinental Champion. I think he could be in the main event with that title as well. Yeah, I actually agree with this one. I do agree with this one, but I think you need to be more specific. Well, I like it. I like it though. One thing I want WWE to change this year would have to be amount of. Let's start again with that one because this is not. I'm gonna reword it into what it says because it's messed up. One thing I want WWE to change this year would have to be the amount of matches on PLEs. It would allow for more talent to be booked on bigger shows and smaller stars to prove themselves. Now, I actually agree with this. I think at the minute WWE have like 5 matches on the PLE, 5 matches, and I think AEW have like 7 to 9.
Oh, okay.
So it would actually make sense to build more matches for the PLEs, have people actually like show themselves. Because I mean, the reason why you don't get put on these PLEs is because you're not ready for PLEs. But how are you ever going to be on a PLE and show that you're ready to be on a PLE without being on one?
Yeah, it's like a catch-22.
Exactly. So yeah, no, I agree with that one. Omos, one of my regulars on the live. I appreciate you for that, man. Thank you for that. Thank you for that answer. What is the one thing I want to change in WWE 2026? I would like to see a weekly women's wrestling show. All brands included Evolve. Okay. Here's where I'm controversial with this. I don't agree.
Why?
I don't agree. I think wrestling needs that mixture. I don't think an all men show or an all women show weekly would be entertaining.
True. As an ongoing thing, yeah, it doesn't make that much sense.
How do you feel about
I
it?
think the mixture of men and women makes more sense.
Yeah,
Because I think it appeals to different demographics for one, and also different age groups.
facts.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
A lot of the younger viewers like the female wrestlers, so it makes sense to have that. But to have it every week, it's gonna, the other viewers might lose their appeal. I don't know. That's
Yeah.
just my opinion. I could be wrong. Could be
I-
very wrong.
Yeah. You never know. You never know. But I genuinely feel that if you have a all women's show once a year or maybe even twice a year, it's a better build up and a better hype than having it week in, week out.
That's true. Yeah.
It's
They
a
can do like a
better
proper
hype.
launch for it as
Yeah.
well.
I think I think keeping it to one a year, fantastic. I really like that. Rob, thank you for that one. I really like that. We've also got Robbie said less commercials. Now I 100, but bro, I'm with you on this one.
As soon as you said that, I could hear it in my head. I got it in my head now.
Dun, 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 dun. Listen, Rob, I'm on that with you, my friend. Listen, Monday Night Raw doesn't have any commercials like that, but Friday Night SmackDown does. And a lot of people are telling me, oh, it's because it's on freaking USA channel or something. It doesn't matter if it's on the USA channel because Raw is the same. So just let us watch the match. Just let us watch the match while it's on commercialized in America. I don't care.
Because they're not actually breaking. Like, if you're at a live show, they're still doing their thing. What's the
Absolutely.
point? Let us watch.
Absolutely. This is what I don't like as well. The fact that I'm up at 1 a.m. in the morning and you're giving me a commercial because the USA, who was up at a normal time, have to have commercials. Don't give me a commercial because they got commercials. Listen, give me that extra. Give me that little extra buzz because I'm staying up. Okay.
Agreed.
Robbie, I love that question, man. DB Gamer asked me, do you think the Montreal screw job is a work? I have always thought it was. Brett knew everything. Wow. Wow. For context, Dina, I agree with DB Gamer.
Yeah.
I know you don't know anything about this, so don't worry. I've
don't.
got this. I'm taking the floor. I genuinely feel Bret Hart knew exactly what was going to happen. I just don't think Bret Hart liked what was going to happen. And that's the reason why this became a problem. I think that they had the discussion that Bret Hart was going to lose the title on his last match in his hometown to Shawn Michaels. Bret Hart didn't like what WWE had for him. So he basically said, I'm going to walk out with that title and hand it back the next night on Monday Night Raw, and there's nothing you can do about it. And I guarantee you, in that room, Vince McMahon said, bro, if you don't do it, we'll find a way. And he knew something was going to happen. DB Gamer, I am on it with you right there. I think he knew absolutely everything. Don't you lie to me, Mr. Bret Hart. I know you know everything. And he's so bitter. He's so bitter about the WWE. But I'm telling you now, you knew absolutely everything. Fantastic. I love that. Love that. So, Kate put, less backstage stuff, more matches, 3-hour shows, and only 3 matches, possibly 4 if lucky. And another set of tag team titles for the women. There are 2 for men and 1 for Raw and 1 for SmackDown, but women only have 1 set of titles. Now, Kate, I said this, I replied to you and said I'm going to put this on there because I needed to talk to you about this. I don't think WWE should have 2 titles for the men anyway. I think there should only be 1 set. So I actually think the women should keep their 1 title and the men should vacate 1 of the titles. Personal opinion, because the tag team division is kind of dead on both shows. Mix them both together. Add it both together. It would actually work out better. I just think it's a personal opinion. I just think it's better. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, people. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. This is a good one, by the way. This is one that I agree with. I hope they use less celebrities for matches, especially when there's only people in the roster that they rarely use. And the celebrities are usually boring anyway, not gonna lie. Agree. Logan Paul, Bad Bunny is my only exception. Other than that, stop adding celebrities. Logan Paul's fantastic. Underrated. He's underrated. Yeah, I agree. No, I fully 1000% agree. I agree. Zach Talks Wrestling, my guy, said bring back SmackDown versus Raw Survivor Series. Do the old version. It's better. I freaking agree. I agree. We should have an NXT SmackDown Raw battle 5-5-5. Elimination, see who wins, bang it out. Zach, that is a fantastic one. I actually agree. Well done on that one. There's not much to say on that other than flipping agree. We got 1 more left, and it's from my other guy. One of my loyals. I love this guy. Beej. My guy. He says, maybe controversial, but I'd love it to go back to World Championship changing hands unexpectedly and more often. I 100% agree with this. I feel like Cody Rhodes has had that title for so long, I forgot what it's like to have other champions on the freaking show. Like, give me somebody else. I hope Drew McIntyre beats Cody Rhodes. That's all I'm going to say. I freaking love that. But that's a really good segment. I like that segment. I like that kind of section. I love to interact with you guys. I'm going to put out another question for you for the next episode on the social media, so look out for it. I like that. I think it's great. I like to get people involved. I think, yeah, I like that part. That
Mm,
was really cool.
yeah.
That was really cool.
Fun fact about Beej as well is, well, we ran into him at the live show. So he was a follower, and then we were lining up, weren't we, to go into the actual
No,
arena.
no, he wasn't. We
When
met him at the end.
At the end, was it?
Yeah.
So who
So
was the other
he,
person then?
that was Matt.
Oh, okay. No,
That was
no,
Matt.
no, no, no. I remember Matt. There was another person who must have been another follower that recognized you.
Maybe.
But it was cool to actually have you recognized because you were like, oh my God,
Yeah.
someone
Well, Matt
recognized
was
me.
the first one because Matt came up to me and was like, "Oh, Charlotte Flair's on her
Mm.
way," and I looked at this guy like, "What are you talking about? Charlotte Flair's on her way? All right, cool, like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
cool." And then he was like, "Yeah, yeah, Charlotte Flair," and I was like, "Matt." Like I understood who it was after that. I was like, "Oh, okay, I get who it is." Yeah, because Matt always comments on my TikTok with a Charlotte Flair theme. It's always Charlotte Flair related. It was funny, but yeah, we met Beej after the show. We were filling up water,
Oh, is
and
that when it
Beej tapped
was?
me, and he was just like, "Hey, just wanted to say I'm Beej," and I was like,
Yeah,
"Beej,
yeah,
what
yeah.
one?" You know what I mean? I love
Yeah.
Beej. Beej, shout out Beej. Shout out Matthew
Shout
too.
out.
Shout out to everyone that I
Matthew B.
saw. Shout out to everyone that I
Everyone,
saw.
yeah, we appreciate
That
your
was great. That
support.
was really cool. That was really good. But yeah, man, this is the first episode. I mean, it's happened.
I know.
It's happened. I mean, it was a bit chaotic. I'm not gonna lie. It's the first episode, so we're gonna improve it. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
I
of
mean,
course.
it wasn't. How did you find it went? How
I
do you
think
think
it went well,
Yeah.
especially considering our morning,
Yeah.
having to rush around.
Oh god, it was a hectic morning.
I've got like 10 missed calls on my phone right now.
10 missed calls on your phone.
Probably the plumber.
Yeah, it probably is the plumber. We've also, yeah, like I said, we've had that happen. There was a lot of rushing around just to get this like going. So I do apologize. I think it went good, to be fair.
It did.
I
And
think it went good for the first
I'm
episode.
so proud of you.
I appreciate it.
Come a long way in this last year. And it's nice to see you flourish.
Absolutely. I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll have to insert the picture as well so that our viewers can see the photo, the very first photo when we were on our date, and I took a photo of the TikTok front page, and it has like 10K following because you just hit 10K on our date.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely get
And
that
now
up.
we're at what? 31?
We're hit 31.2, so we've smashed it this year, and it's only going to get better. And 2026 is only going to get better because Shoot Series podcast is out, and I am just buzzing to see where this goes. So remember, if you enjoyed this show, please like, subscribe, and we will see you on the next episode.
Thanks for joining.
Peace.